Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to show you how I made the Magic Soul Sword from Marvel Rivals. It's been a long time since I made a video like this, and I'm going to try this with my very first cosplay build voiceover. I usually don't do that, so if you do like this, let me know in the comments below. If you hate it, same thing. I won't do it ever again, I promise. The sword was a very easy build. I would consider it a budget build. It was only $150, and I know you're like, whoa, that's a lot of money, but it was really just the paint that cost that much. I would say I only use 10mm foam, 6mm foam, and 2mm foam. And like all projects, the first step is cutting out the pattern. I don't want to waste my materials, so having a pattern is very helpful. I'll link the pattern that I found below. However, I thought it was too small right off the printer, so I traced it onto another piece of paper, and this piece of paper is going to be where the base of my sword is. So I've got 3 layers. I have my 10mm on the bottom, the 6mm in the middle, and then 2mm on top, which is the detail foam. As you can see, there's the top. I'm going to have to cut out each one of these twice, so bear with me. The 10mm foam is here actually floor matting that I had sitting around. Like I said, the EVA foam is usually the cheapest part. I always use a PVC pipe. This PVC pipe is to keep the sword straight. My swords are usually durable, and you could wax someone. I highly don't suggest it though. A lot of people ask me, how the heck do you get such straight cuts in your EVA foam? And it's not really a secret. You want brand new razors and a cutting board in the back that has no blobs to catch on. Sometimes foam like 10mm is pretty thick, so you have to do it twice to get all the way through the foam. When I glue my EVA foam that's like this big, I use contact cement. My applicator brush was really tiny, so please don't judge it. It's really tiny. LOL. But if you're really fast like me, you can get it before your glue dries. You want to put on both sides of your EVA foam and allow it to almost dry tacky, because that's when it'll really stick. When EVA foam is wet, it slides around and that sucks. Contact cement, when it is ready to dry, you get one chance, one shot, one opportunity to line it up perfectly, so here I am trying my best. When I put the PVC pipe in, I made sure to do the same thing with the glue. And once that was done, it was time to shape the blade. I did not get a recording of it, I apologize, but here's some pictures of me using my palm sander to really get that sharp look blade. Now we move on to the next layer of EVA foam. So this is my art foam, I get it from Blix. SKS props, let's go. You can find the link below for these, but this is art foam and it cuts like butter. Absolutely wonderful. Fresh blades, clean cutting boards, you get that perfect edge, that perfect cut. And for me, I kind of used an angle here to get a beveled edge. And once again, I use contact cement because it's such a big surface. Contact cement work. You can even get the adhesive spray to really get that much spray, but I don't like using aerosol cans. If you don't cut perfectly beveled like I did here, you could just use this Dremel. I love my Dremels. It fixes all my problems. It cleans up edges. I'm able to line up the foam the way that I need to. So if I don't cut perfectly, I just use my Dremel. Now, for the 2mm foam. So this foam is also craft foam, easy to cut out. The point of this is to create an illusion on the blade. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add the top layers, or really just the wrapping or the metal that will then make it look like an illusion later, because the painting is the fun part. We're really just creating the canvas of the sword. So here it is the detail, right? It looks really thin, really dinky, but it's just to create an illusion, to create that hard surface that we're later going to paint. I really just used hot glue for this. The foam is so thin, you don't need to waste your contact cement on this. But if you have hot glue sitting around, highly suggest using it for something this small. now you see me using a heat gun, and this tactic is to seal the EVA foam. Right, so when we go to prime it, which we're gonna do right now, the heat gun allows us to seal the foam so the foam doesn't soak up all of this primer we're about to drop on here. So my primer on a large scale project like this, I use Plasti Dip. You can get it from Home Depot or your local hardware store. They're pretty expensive nowadays, but Plastic Dip is a plastic in a can. So here I am using methods to show you the best ways to apply this. You wanna do them in thin layers, and you really have to shake that can up. This is outside in a well-ventilated area. Make sure that your parents don't complain, your significant other doesn't complain. All right, here we are with that detail foam like I was saying earlier. I really just wanted to simplify this, so I used 3 colors. The base of the sword was yellow. I used a little bit of red to add that fiery look to it, and then black was for that detailing. Here's the illusion. It looks like metal because we added that 2mm foam on top. It looks so awesome. Anyways, that is my Magic Soul Sword build. I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions, ask in the comments below. Thank you again for watching this video. If you liked it and you hung out till the end, you're the reason why I do this.